What's up guys, Jack here. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to do a couple rails in Skate 3, how to make some cool rails. And also you might notice my audio sounds a crap ton better than before. I figured out that I had my audio set on the wrong thing to record audio. Like it was recording some thing on the it was recording the audio off my computer. It wasn't recording the audio off the headset. So I figured that out, and because the audio was working, I was like, what? So I hope now the audio is way better, and I adjusted it a little bit too, so it's coming out really good. But let's get into the video. So today, well, I'm going to be showing you guys how to make a couple rails in Skate 3. These are just some basic, nice, beautiful rails that you can do. These are all DLC. I mean, not all of them are DLC. Some of them are, but you need the Skate Crate Pack, Sam Van Party Pack to do this, and I like to do it with the merge glitch to make things easier. You don't necessarily have to do it with the merge glitch. It just personally makes making them easier. Obviously, if you're gonna do a merge glitch, just don't make rails. Do an entire park. But so Yummy P originally did this bent rail tutorial right here, which is this bent little rail thing. It's in miscellaneous under the that's where you find it. It's under miscellaneous, and it's like World Train or something like that. But no, I think it's I don't know. But yeah, he originally did a tutorial. And before that, actually, like a week before that, a fan had suggested that I do the tutorial for that. So I was going to, but then he did it, and I was like, oh, I shouldn't copy him. But then I decided that it wouldn't really be copying him because he only showed how to do the best one simple basic version of it. But I'm going to be showing you guys not only a couple different versions of the bent, I'm going to be showing you how to make a couple really cool other rails, like this one right here and that red one. So I'm going to show you guys how to make those, how to make a bunch of cool rails and all that. So what he showed you is basically you just get your simple bent pole. I like to hold R2. You press L1 to duplicate. You press X, and then you just rotate it 180, and this makes a really nice rail. And what you can do is you can just snap it into place, and you can make different lengths of it. And then you just take it and turn it upside down and flip it. You got a really cool, nice little design, and that makes a really good, cool looking little rail right there. And you can color it. You can color the rail. You can make it like the three main colors that you can make it pretty much is red, orange. You can kind of make it like a pinkish. You can do like some blue, and yeah, and basically just shades of blue, and then shades of the yellow, pretty much like darker yellows and lighter yellows, crappy looking yellows. But yeah, so so that's pretty cool. But a couple other ways you can make some rails is you can take one of the bent poles, and you could just what you can do is you can rotate it and just snap it into place there. And you can also take it and just flip it upside down a little. And you can make it like that, or you can do it like this, or like whatever you want to do it. Make it like that too. You can actually do that. That would work. But you can make, actually I've never done that before. That'd be actually pretty cool. Oops. Got too many things. But yeah, there's really just a lot of different things you can do. What? That actually looks pretty cool. It's like a clothes hanger kinda. I didn't even know you could do that. I just figured something out right there. Yeah, but yeah, you can take that. Let me show you what I was originally intending on doing. Which was you can take it, and you can turn it upside down, you can make that, and then you can also just stack it like this, which looks pretty cool. And then to connect the rail to the bottom, to the ground, there's a couple ways you can do it. You can take the bent pole again and just rotate it, and once you sink it into the ground, it looks really good. Just raise the ground a little. See, like that, it looks really nice. And then another thing that you can do for that is you can also, oh yeah, this is a miscellaneous train. What you can do is you can get a stop sign, turn that upside down, and you can use the bottom of that, and it has a really nice pole on it, which you can sink in the ground as well, and also make a really cool center thing with. And the stop sign is even easier because it's twice as long as the bent pole, so that works out really well. You can make some cool designs. You can do like a cross kind of design. Oops. You can really make some really beautiful rails with these. There we go. I'm still really excited about that audio thing. I was kind of bummed out when the audio wasn't when the audio didn't sound that good. But then when I found that setting, I was like, oh my god, this mic was totally worth it. I'm so happy I found it. But yeah, you can do a cross right here like that. It's got a cool design. And obviously, if I just raise that up to the level. See, you got that beautiful, cool design now for the rail. Doesn't that look pretty cool? And then, so that's how you can do a bunch of different versions. You can also take, I like to take this version, and you can tweak around with this one. What you can do is you can rotate it, and then you can kind of, let me turn off my snapping right here. That's actually, I've already filmed this video once, but the audio wasn't up to date, so that was kind of a pain. But what you can do is you can just tweak this in, like right about there. How about? Yeah, that works. And when I did before, I made this was in one of my other parks. I did this. This one's very funky. I think I did that. Yeah, probably I did that. And I think I had it go and do it like this. But you can really make some really cool funky rails with this, and some of them come out really nice actually. You just gotta tweak them and play with them and just work with them. And some of them won't be perfect. Like I can guarantee you that this rail will not grind perfectly, or won't be like 100% awesome. But basically, yeah. But that also makes it kind of nice too, because if you're like into the more realistic stuff, like if you skate in real life, or even so, you know, rails don't grind perfectly. You know, some of them are a little sticky and some of them are a little hard to grind. So they are not the easiest to grind. Like you make weird designs like that. This weird thing right here. And also, even if you make one that's like not really, you can just make like a cool design with the rails themselves. You just like take like, oh, this weirdo thing, and you just like, oh, flop it around, like, whoa, that design's so cool, I want to skate it. I want to skate this crazy design. Let me add a couple of these together. I'm gonna make a sick rail. Oh, look at this. Whoa, what happens if I take it again and I flip it and then, so let me turn off snapping here. Ah. Whoa, so crazy. Actually, it's pretty damn cool. Oh, damn. Yeah, see? That actually came out pretty nice. I actually really like that. That's actually mad cool. I really like that actually. That's a cool ass rail. See, I see like twice already. I've made like really cool rails without even trying. So like you can just like it's just all like you just gotta mess around with it. Like I made this cool little one right here. Oh shit, can't unsnap, can't ungrab that. There we go. And then what you can do is you can just put that down wherever. And like say it's like, oh darn, like I don't think you'll be able to grind that. I'll try, but I'm pretty sure I won't be able to grind that crazy rail right there. I actually might take that thumbnail. Ah, I forgot to ollie. This is gonna be a nice long video for you guys. Yeah, see like how it sticks there, like it doesn't really work. What you can do is you can take one of these, and it's just as simple as this right here. This might not look as cool, but you just kind of place it down in the rail a little. You can raise it, lower it to a level that you like. You can do it there, and if you want to make it matching, obviously you can do it there. Let me move this down a little. So you got this really cool design in between the rails, as you can see, right there. Yeah, I got this wicked cool design in there, but I can still skate it. You know, that's like the cool part about it. Actually, this is gonna be a beautiful rail right here, and then I'm gonna tie this in with another rail. Actually, I'm about to make like the coolest rail I've ever made here. And this was, if I don't forget and if I can get it to work, I'm gonna make this the thumbnail for the video. Because holy shit, this is beautiful. I have never made a rail this beautiful before. I might use it. I'm gonna have to figure out how I made this, and I'm definitely gonna have to use this in the future. Because this rail is actually coming out beautifully, and I did not intend it to do it that way. So you can do it like this, and then I gotta raise. Let's raise this entire, very large, very massive, very annoying rail up a little. So I gotta select all the pieces and whatnot, which is the hardest part. Like the more complicated you make it, the harder it is to select all the pieces if you want to change something like color or move it. Like you're seeing how long it's taking me. And then you got to make sure you always got to be very careful that you only select the things that you want to select. You know, you don't want to select other stuff and screw it up. But yeah, so then I'd raise that up to about here. A little higher, right there. I'm just gonna raise the floor a little. Oh, nice, I got it. So then what I did, how I made this, like you can see how it's just got this little extra bit of detail. Now I really do like these rails right here because you can make some really cool rails. So what I did is I took another rail and I just, let me duplicate. And I changed the style of it to a city, And what I did is I just rotated it so the flats, like it's got like a thick, it's got different widths to it, and I just kind of placed it in. And I saw a guy make this in one of his parks, and he was a fellow park builder. He's kind of a dick. I was like, oh, bro, let's share some parks. He's like, yeah, I'm way better than you. He was better than me. I'd give him that, but he wasn't to the point where like you need to be a huge cocky prick about it. Ugh, having trouble getting. Oh, there we go. And then what you do is you just lower this once again with this right here. Rotate it to the opposite direction. That's actually, oh, wait, no, there we go. That's the opposite direction. Okay. Bada bing, bada boom. Placing. So you can really just play around with these rails, like, make some wicked cool rails. Like, this is actually, like, by far the coolest rail I've ever made. And this was completely an accident. Like, you just saw how, like, one thing led to another there. I bet Eddie's gonna watch this video and he's gonna be like, what? Like, how'd you make that? Ah, shit. Okay, well, that's about as good as I can get on that placing. It's a little off. It needs to be a little higher on that rail. But then what I do is I take the coloring on this and I change the color of this inner rail. And I just made the most awesomest fucking rail ever. Just like that. And it skates perfectly. And it will skate perfectly when I'm done. When I'm done combining and colliding and all of that crazy witchery. And I swear to God, if the audio is off on this, knock on wood, I am just gonna flip a shit because this video is coming out really well. Let me make sure real quick. Yeah, everything's looking good. There we go. There we go. There we go. Looks like that's... Okay, there we go. Take the color. I'm just gonna change the color of it. I'm gonna tweak it to this color. Oh, and of course I select another rail. I think I'll do an orange on that. And what I'll do for this top one is, ooh, I might do a burgundy kind of color. I don't know. There's so many different options. I might make it funky. I could keep it simple. I could do the black on black. I could do orange on orange. I could do red on orange. I really did like this right here. Now some rails you can. Eddie's probably like flipping shit because I just colored this a stupid color. He's like, no, it was perfect the way it was. He always moans at me about adding color to things. I just like color personally. If you want to, like, you know, real life isn't so bland all the time. You know, there actually is color. So to put color in your park doesn't make your park unrealistic. I guess if you're going for that more realistic feel, it looks a little bit better not to have color, but pff, eh. You also have to like know how colors really kind of match as well. And then I think I'm gonna change the color of this again. Actually, you know what? You know what? It's a beautiful rail. I'm not gonna make you guys sit here and watch as I slowly select things and tweak with the colors. I've already sucked up like 5 minutes of your time just making this one section rail. Obviously, you understand that you can go in and change the colors, but that is probably the coolest rail I have ever made before, without a doubt. Right there, that is just beautiful. I mean, like you saw how I made that design. Okay, so I've showed you the yellow bent. I've showed you that kind of rail. There's one more that I'm going to show you real quick that you can do, and that is the Zen. So you got your Zen rail here, and you can make two different types of rails with it. You can make this very nice, cool little rail just by grabbing, rotating, and then adding and snapping. And then you can, if you just simply take it, turned it upside down, you also have the second version of it, which is a little bit. So yeah, I really hope you guys liked that video. I spent a good bit of time into this. I mean, you can really make some sweet, beautiful rails. I really do like the yellow bent pole. You just gotta tweak around with the design, and you can really make some cool stuff. And yeah, that's pretty much how you do everything in the video, guys. I really hope that you do like it. Please like, comment, and subscribe.